This is the Manscaped 4.0 and this is the balls.co trimmer version 2. And in this video I want to compare the Manscaped 4.0 with the balls.co trimmer version 2. Because when it comes to both of these trimmers, they are extremely popular, but which one is better? And in this video we're gonna discover that. And if you are someone that's new to this channel and would love to see more videos like this in the future, please consider to hit the subscribe button and leave a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. And with that said, let's get started. So the main focus of this video is gonna be these trimmers. So when it comes to both of these brands, obviously they provide amazing additional products that might be useful for your manscaping experience. But at the end of the day, those are only additional products and the main focus is always going to be the trimmers. So the first thing you notice that when it comes to the Manscaped 4.0, it has quite an ergonomic design and it's a lot better than the 3.0. This trimmer provides an LED light, charging indicator and a wireless charging because you have to use the charging dock to charge this device. It also provides a travel lock feature, so if I press this device 3 times, 1, 2, 3, hold it and then let go. Now I've turned on the travel lock feature, so I can't use it anymore. To get rid of it, I have to do the same. So 1, 2, 3, hold, let go, and now I can use the device again. And when it comes to the balls.co trimmer version 2, it has an ergonomic design as well in my opinion, and it also provides this amazing and convenient grip function, something that the Manscaped 4.0 doesn't provide. But when it comes to this trimmer, it doesn't have a travel lock feature, doesn't have a wireless charging dock feature, and neither does it provide a battery indicator. The Manscaped 4.0 has an RPM of 7000, while when it comes to the balls.co trimmer version 2, it has an RPM of 6200. So far when it comes to the Manscaped 4.0, it has a lot of features that the balls.co trimmer doesn't have. While in my opinion, there's more context to it. Because when it comes to the Manscaped 4.0, the battery indicator is definitely a feature that is very useful. Because this way, you can always know how much battery you've got left. But when it comes to the wireless charging dock feature, it sounds a lot better than it actually is. Because it isn't truly wireless. You still have to plug in the USB-C, but it makes it a little bit more convenient to simply put your Manscaped 4.0 into the charging dock and let it charge. And the travel lock feature is not a feature that everyone necessarily require, because if you're someone that travels a lot, it will be useful to have this travel lock feature, because this way you'll be damn sure that you won't accidentally turn on your trimmer while you're on the go. But if you're someone that doesn't travel that much, or if you're someone that isn't too worried about it, it might just be a feature that you don't need. And another thing is that even though the Manscaped 4.0 has an RPM of 7000, while the balls.co trimmer version 2 has an RPM of 6200, when it comes to doing a sound test, you can clearly hear that when it comes to the balls.co trimmer, it sounds a lot more crispier and nicer than the Manscaped 4.0. So let me quickly do it now. Do you hear that noise? It kind of has to start up and then it makes some weird noise. Whilst when it comes to the balls.co trimmer version 2, if I turn this device on, you can instantly hear that when it comes to this device, the sound is a lot more powerful and it doesn't have that weird startup period. And another thing is that when it comes to this device, while using this device, I haven't had any sort of issues trying to get rid of my body hair because it is very straightforward and very easy to do so. But when it comes to the Manscaped 4.0, I have to be a little bit more careful, because even though this device is still a device that can get rid of your body hair and your below the belt area hair with ease relative to normal trimmers, but sometimes it can get a little bit stuck. Luckily, I've never caught myself using this trimmer, but there's a lot of reviews out there on the market from independent buyers that actually bought this trimmer themselves, reporting that they have had issues with this trimmer. One thing that both trimmers do provide is an LED light, something that is convenient and useful if you're someone that's trying to reach those hard to spot areas. Another thing is that the balls.co trimmer also provides you this dock to be able to put your trimmer down and make it look aesthetic. Obviously, it's not a charging dock, but it's still good enough. So far, the biggest difference between the Manscaped 4.0 and balls.co trimmer version 2 is that the Manscaped 4.0 has a charging indicator, a travel lock feature, and a charging dock. 3 things that the balls.co trimmer doesn't have. But it does have this very useful grip function, and when it comes to this trimmer, even though it has a lower RPM than the Manscaped 4.0, in my experience, it provides a better experience than the Manscaped 4.0. But that isn't everything. There's one final component that will finalize my conclusion, and that is the price. So if you go to the manscaped.com website and you only want to buy the Lawnmower 4.0, the price of it is £95. Whilst going to the Balls Trimmer version 2, the price is only £59. And that's a £36 difference. And in terms of dollars, it should be around £40 difference. So if you compare both of these trimmers, you need to ask yourself this question. Do you find it important that your trimmer has a travel lock feature, a charging dock, and also a battery indicator? And then the next question should be, is it worth to pay $40 extra for it? If you feel like that it is worth to pay the extra $40, you might want to go for Manscaped, even though I've had a better experience with Balls.co. But if you feel like it isn't worth the extra $40, something that I believe in, that I would go for the Balls.co trimmer. Because I've had a better experience when it comes to the Balls.co trimmer. I really love that it also provides this grip feature. And it's not like that the Manscaped 4.0 is the only trimmer out there with an LED feature. Because a year ago that was the case. Now the upgraded Balls.co feature also has this LED feature, and it is $40 cheaper. And thus, in my opinion, it is a no-brainer between these two brands. And on top of that, I always reach out to these brands to get some sort of discount code. And unfortunately, when it comes to Manscaped, I have been unsuccessful to get a discount code. But when it comes to Balls.co, they were more than happy to provide a 17% off discount code. So technically, it will be more than $40 cheaper. But obviously, I don't take this discount code into consideration while comparing both of these brands. But hey, since I've already concluded that I would prefer the Balls.co trimmer over the Manscaped 4.0 trimmer, in my opinion, it's just an extra incentive to go for the Balls.co trimmer. Because when you compare the Balls.co trimmer in general, when it comes to the below the belt trimmers on the market, it is a lot cheaper than most of the other brands out there. And when it comes to this newer version, I do really like it. And also, if you're someone that's comparing the Manscaped 4.0 with the Balls.co trimmer in terms of which one to buy, in my opinion, I would definitely go for the Balls.co trimmer version 2. And also, if you want to check it out for yourself, I will have it in the description with a special Meninfluencer discount code. And thus, if you use the discount code Meninfluencer17, you'll get 17% of your purchase. And that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope you found it informative and useful. If you did, please let me know in the comment section down below and leave a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate your time and hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.